Hi all, it's Lawrence from Lawrence Creates, and I just wanted to discuss a little bit about the direction of that I want to take my YouTube channel. Now I did message or make an announcement in Discord not too long ago saying that I will no longer be doing tutorials, and that's simply because when I make tutorials, it takes a lot of time for me to produce that kind of content, and kind of juggling my own projects with making those tutorials is super hard for me. Um, so I've kind of decided that I don't want to do tutorials anymore. I will still be providing support for my old tutorials, so if anyone needs help, I'm still happy to provide that help. Um, But yeah, from here on, any tutorial that I do end up making will probably be in the form of a YouTube short. If you look at my last video, I did do a YouTube short of just something very basic. I was just kind of experimenting with, the extent of the types of tutorials I can make really, in the form of a YouTube short. Um, so yeah, essentially this is going to be my first introductory video into like a kind of devlog. So basically I'm currently working on this game called Secret Dimension. It's a game I've been working on for probably the last 3 to 4 weeks. I'm gonna say maybe about a month now. And the reason I'm making this game was strictly for me to learn Fmod. And Fmod is sort of an audio engine that is far superior to Unity's in-house audio. Now, this is probably going to be the only video I make on this game, Secret Dimension, because it is very close to being finished. I just basically have to make levels for the game, and that's it. It'll be done. It's essentially just an isometric perspective sort of illusion puzzle game. And it will be on Steam, and I will release the link on either my Discord or one of my YouTube video descriptions once I do release it. So it isn't that big of a project, and like I said, it is for me to learn Fmod, and the reason why I want to learn Fmod is because I will soon be starting a bigger project. I won't say exactly what it is just yet, but I am getting some art made already for it, and it is sort of a basic concept. It is a multiplayer game, but it is something that I will announce in another video entirely. So before I end the video off, I'll kind of just give a little playthrough of just some of the levels on my current game. So all the UI is probably gonna still be refactored here, like this the menu, sorry, the level loader. So we'll just go play 6 and 7, and just turn the sound down a little bit, because I know how loud the game sound is gonna be compared to my voice. So essentially you're just a little girl, and you just need to kind of complete the puzzles. So this little block here, you can push around, and you can push them through the portal as well. And putting this block on this button, let me see if I take it off. That, then there's no way for that button to stay, so using this block to push on the button, you'll be able to cross the platform here. And then you also need to make sure you collect all of those energy cubes, I've called it, in order to go to the next level. If you make it onto the finish elevator here, before you collect all 3, it'll actually say that you failed the level, and instead of next, it'll say restart. Okay, so now this is the next level. You can see that it looks the same, looks exactly the same. However, it's a bit of a trick here. If we did the same thing that we did with in the last level, you see that we just kind of fall off the map here. So this is the first sort of perspective illusion I've implemented into the game, where there's actually a whole other section here which looks like it should be the same part, but it's actually not. is actually a different floor, but because of the isometric perspective, it gives you that illusion that it's all one object. So you kind of got to keep that into consideration when playing through these levels. It's sort of like trying to make it sort of like a trial and error sort of thing. But you sort of need to explore the level before attempting to complete it. So let's push this over the edge here. And oh, there it is. There you go, we got it. So there we go. Finish the level. So you can see from that little demo there, there's a few things that need to probably be worked out. Like, for example, if a block does end up going behind a level like that, that the shader probably does outline it so you know where it is. But things like that are a simple add. And yeah, that's essentially, well, the first little devlog. Like I said, this is a super small game. There's probably not going to be anything worth sharing ever again other than the Steam page once it is released. It has taught me a lot in regards to Fmod. Again, if no one has heard of it, it's an audio engine. From my use in it, it's super powerful. It comes with its own like audio mixer studio, so you can like merge sounds together. You can give it like, for example, the let me get it. Where do I have it? Where is my energy code? There it is. So on this, oh, actually, it might just be in my resources here. Yeah, the collect sound. So instead of having an audio source in Unity, you kind of put what they call an Fmod Studio event emitter, and essentially this is the logic that you can kind of edit inside the studio. So I mean, I quickly show just before I end this video, but if I open the project, it actually brings up the Fmod Studio here, and if we go to that energy cube collect sound, what we've actually done is we've modulated or add auto. Yeah, oh yeah, it was random. Sorry. So basically, every time this collect sound plays, it's slightly random. Which in Unity, you would have to make sort of a little bit of a script there to do that. Whereas here, I can kind of just like right click whatever I want. I can add automation, or I can add modulation. I can make it random. And same goes for the music, right? If I was to make sort of like a music for the game, I'd have to make an array and sort of like flick through the audio clips or whatever. But with this, they can all, so each one of these is a song, and when I play, it will actually just play a random track. And then on top of that, I've just got it to slightly modify the pitch, so even though there's only 4 songs here, every time it goes back to it, it's going to be slightly faster or slightly slower, so there's never really the same song playing. So I do recommend Fmod. It's completely free. You just download it from the asset store. The Fmod Studio, I think that's what it's called. Event editor. It's called the event editor. I think that's a separate download on their website. But yeah, hopefully this update sort of clarifies a few things with where I'm taking the direction of the channel. Do keep an eye out for my next video, which will be an actual devlog on my next game I'm starting, which will be a multiplayer game, and I'll have more details for you in that devlog. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Please leave a like, give me a comment down the bottom what you think of all this, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.